There's always a struggle, there's always a wall, there's always something. And for me, it was that one day when my agent sent me to an audition for a musical, and then 10 minutes later called right back and said, oh, they're not going to see you because you're Asian. I did end up sort of kind of getting revenge.
Guys, how do you feel in here?
It's kind of replicating the experience of doing it live with all of us in the room. Mm-hmm. But it doesn't sound cavernous. I can hear everything.
We've only experienced the live thing, which is so gigantic all the time. It's especially wonderful to have an intimate moment in a studio because it feels like it welcomes it in. So let's keep the progress going. Let's go for it.
This is just the great part about both of these songs. It's just how they're very subdued. They're very subtle. Some of the best things happen in the most quiet of ways. I mean, I met Rob that way. We didn't have the big old fireworks, and when we met each other, we knew. And it was quiet, and it was subtle, and it was not accompanied by a parade.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
I like singing songs where it reflects what's going on in my life. I mean, if you really put a lot of power and emotion and soul behind something, it moves you.
You were only waiting for this moment to arise. When it all comes true, just the way you planned. It's funny, but the bells don't ring. It's a quiet thing.
Blackbird everybody's really familiar with. I mean, it's pretty ubiquitous. And then whose idea was it to pair it up with A Quiet Thing?
It was me. It's the content of "You Were Only Waiting for This Moment to Arrive" that made me think of this song, "A Quiet Thing," that when it comes true, then it's a quiet thing the way this amazing event comes true.
There are no exploding fireworks. Where's the roaring of the crowds? Maybe it's the strange new atmosphere way up here among the clouds. And I don't hear the drums, and I don't hear the band.
It's kind of like in searching for that special someone or the one. It will not always happen with, anything bombastic like fireworks and a brass band or anything. Sometimes it creeps in really quietly, and in the way that I met my husband, it didn't happen with the brass band, it happened really quietly. So it's what I think about when I actually get to sing this.
A very quiet thing.
The breadth of material we do with Leia is huge. She'll do a soft, sensitive ballad and make the audience weep, and then rocks as hard as anybody.
I wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. Fold them, let them hit me, raise it, baby, stay with me. Love game, intuition, play the cards with spades to start. And after he's been hooked, I'll play the one that's on his heart. Oh, oh, oh.
We can be doing sound check and it sounds great, but then when she comes down to sing, it just bumps it up a notch.
She's such a great musician. Her pitch is incredible, her musicality, you know, it's really inspiring.
Show what I got. Carry my, no, he can't read a my poker face. Carry my, no, he can't read a my poker
On My Own triggered something from which I could never turn back. I've sung it at that very fateful audition for Miss Saigon. It led to Broadway, and then that led to Les Mis on Broadway, and it's led to, you know, Princess Jasmine. It's led to all sorts of wonderful experiences, and, you know, they're all still leading to something really, really cool and wonderful, you know, in my life. On My Own, as a personal piece, it signaled a change from hobby to full-on out career. The sacrifice of leaving for London would mean leaving school, leaving my family, leaving my friends, and going into an existence that I was turning into an adult pretty much overnight. And it's being, I guess, thrust into a world of responsibility that my sheltered existence in the Philippines did not quite prepare me for. But it signified also something else. You know, because previous to being cast as Eponine, I was called into audition for another musical on Broadway. This is after I already won the Tony. My agent calls me back 10 minutes later and says, "Oh, they don't want to see you, you're Asian." I was just a little taken aback by the remark. And so when I was cast as Eponine on Broadway, On My Own became more than just a song. It became, for me, something very personal to prove. As an Asian woman, I can play whatever part I want to play and do it well, and have people in the audience forget where I'm from, who I am, my background, and just take me purely on merit and on what I can do.
On my own, pretending he's beside me. All alone, I walk with him till morning. Without him, I feel his arms around me. And when I lose my way, I close my eyes, and he has found me. In the rain, the pavement shines like silver. All the lights are misty in the river. In the darkness, the trees are full of starlight, and all I see is him and me forever and forever. And I know it's only in my mind that I'm talking to myself and not to him. And although I know that he is blind, still I say there's a way for us. I love him, but when the night is over, he is gone. The river's just a river. Without him, the world around me changes. The trees are bare and everywhere the streets are full of strangers. I love him, but every day I'm learning. All my life I've only been pretending. Without me, his world will go on turning. A world that's full of happiness that I have never known. Everybody says don't, everybody says don't, everybody says don't walk on the grass, don't disturb the peace, don't skate on the ice. Well, I say do, I say walk on the grass, it was meant to feel. I say sail, tilt at the windmill, and if you fail, you fail. Everybody says don't, everybody says can't, everybody says wait around for miracles. That's the way the world is made. I insist on